Jerry, ending pre-season with yet another away win, deserved as well, I would say.
No, good. We had long spells of the game where we didn't have the ball, but we've sort of made a decision on that this season a little bit. You're not going to be able to control games all the time. I thought for 60 minutes it was very, very good. Obviously, we go and get a lead in the game. Motori looks really exciting, as we know. So it's a quite a basic goal, but some individual brilliance at the end of it to score from a tight angle. And I think the second goal epitomised what we're about at the moment. I think we keep a really good shape defensively. We win it back, and then we have numbers running forwards. Without bodies running forwards and passes forwards, you can't score that type of goal. So Mo's decision to dribble and drive with the ball, commit defenders, and Cody's run, sort of splitting their defence, was fantastic. The weight of the ball into Cody was very good. And of course, he's had to finish with aplomb then because the keeper's coming out, narrowed the angle down. And it's a lovely, crisp finish, a really quick goal, wasn't it? The disappointment is we concede one. We want to try and keep clean sheets, but you're not going to be able to control games all the time. There's lots we could have done about the goal. There's 3 mistakes in it for me. And then as the game goes on, we make a few changes because people are a little bit tired. They've put a lot of work in the pre-season. But everyone's playing their part. That's the joy. I said I wanted to come away and everyone was fit. Everyone looks fit. Tom's got a slight tightness in his groin, but nothing too much. He'll be fine. Ben's got 60 minutes. The ball has gone on again and done 30 minutes, and he's had a good pre-season. But like the ball, they've all stepped up. So no mean feat. Hereford are a very good side. They've got to the trophy final last year. Very well organised. Got some threats. So come here and win the game is good for confidence.
I think opposition defences are going to have their work cut out with some of the attacking prowess we're showing in these pre-season games. They're going to come off the pitch pretty tired, I would imagine. Yeah, no, we work on it. It's it doesn't just happen. It's really difficult to get them to gel and get them to connect when they're quite new with each other. And they start because, in the end, Motori's only been with us a little while and he hasn't trained with us yet. He'll be down training next week, and the focus is very much on the game now against Billericay. You know, before that it's in the back of your mind, but now it's all about preparation and time to go and play at home next Saturday in front of hopefully a big crowd. Looks like we've got a bit of momentum going. Looks like we've got some confidence in the group. We've certainly got some competition for places. I said at the start of day one in pre-season, even if you're outside the team, you're going to want the team to win, hopefully, because we're all going to play a part. And you can see in the game today, they've all played their part. Of course, I'm not going to be able to make that many changes next week, but there'll be times when we need them all. So they've all got to keep topped up. They've all got to be ready and keep that winning mentality. How much does it help going into the final pre-season game? You said it's going to be close to the lineup next week, whereas we played Hereford, didn't even have numbers on their backs. They had a few trialists still coming in. Having that settled team as pre-season goes on seems to really benefit you. Yeah, they've all come back in at the right time. We've got decisions to make though, Mark. There's been some really good performances over the last couple of weeks, so we've got some tough decisions to make. But we'll have to make them, and that's our job. That's the toughest part of my job, is making those decisions. Can't play them all, but as I said, the reaction needs to be right in the group. If they're acting the wrong way, it's not what we're looking for. We're looking for people that want this club to succeed, whether you're on the bench, whether you're playing, whether you're injured. We feel like we've got that within the group. We feel like the group's really competitive. They get on really well. I think off the back of the camp we did at Bath, we went to another level as well, as in relationship building, getting to know people, individuals. And now it's about detail. The last week is all about detail. A lot will benefit from 90 minutes. But now it's going into a real tough campaign. There's some good sides in our league. People have spent a lot of money, but we feel like we've recruited well. But the proof's in the pudding. Let's see at 3:00 next Saturday how we're looking. I said at half-time, can we get ourselves in this position next week against Billericay? How have we done it? What do we do? What do we learn from this to get us in a position like that again? And so it's positive stuff, but no points in one pre-season. All this one is confidence, building relationships, patterns, and at the moment they look a good group. So the buzz feels a little bit different going into this opening game of the season against Billericay than it was last year. We had the cup game against Winchester. It's all a little bit awkward. Everything in the world was so unsure, and it feels like you're going to finally get a second full season under your belt. Yeah, exactly. 4 years and one season complete. So, God willing, let's hope that everything goes to plan. We're really excited to play our first game at home, I've got to say that. Thanks to some of the travelling fans. We did get some support here today, which was to make the effort to come down to Hereford and play is brilliant. But we also know that there'll be a lot of fans who haven't been watching pre-season because of circumstance. But let's hope they all come back in it to it, and let's get a big crowd in there. I really do. The club are going to put on some entertainment for them before the game. And that'll be great as well. And let's get that atmosphere really built up inside the stadium. And then it's down to the players because they feed off it.
you can see it. You know, even with a crowd in here today, home or away, players react and players feed off it, officials feed off it, and that's what football's all about. And let's hope next Saturday is a good statement from Bath City Football Club off the field, and let's see if we can put a statement on the field.
Expecting a good atmosphere, big crowd as well next week for the first time back at Tottenham Park for fans for a competitive game for so long.
Yeah, I'm genuinely so excited to see some familiar faces and some new faces. Let's see some new ones down there. As I said, there's been a lot of work gone on at the stadium, as you know, to try and prepare it, make sure the council pass it, and then some other stuff off the field, which we're trying to drum up some atmosphere at the stadium. Let's hear the vocal support, really get behind this group, and let's push us to some sort of success if we can. That's why we're here. That's why I signed a new contract. That's why these boys are coming playing for Bath City Football Club. They want to try and achieve. We want to try and win something. And starting next week, it's not going to be won. Nothing's going to be won at the end of 10 to 5 next Saturday. But we want to try and get off to a good start if we can. And we've put ourselves in a good position, confidence-wise, health-wise, to be able to do that. Let's make sure, as I said to them, let's manage our week properly now. Whatever you do, you have to be ready for August 14, 3 o'clock. We'll look after you in training. We'll give you all the detail. And it's over to them at 3 o'clock. And I've got every confidence in this group.